US invite to Afghanistan resign in wake of chaotic withdrawal. Zalmay Khalilzad had been under pressure since the collapse of the Afghan government and the Taliban takeover. Top United States invite to Afghanistan. Zalmay Khalilzad is stepping down. The State Department has announced less than 2 months after the chaotic US withdrawal from Afghanistan and the Taliban takeover of the country. Khalilzad will be replaced by his deputy, Tom West. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said in a statement on Monday, noting that West will work closely with the U.S. Embassy, which is now based in Doha, on U.S. interest in Afghanistan. Blinken's statement said, as Special Representative for Afghan reconciliation, Zalmay Khalilzad stepped down from his role. I extend my gratitude for his decades of service to the American people. I thank Ambassador Khalilzad for his service and welcome Special Representative West to the role. A person familiar with the matter told the Reuters news agency on condition of anonymity that Khalilzad submitted his resignation on Friday. His departure follows his exclusion from the Biden administration's first formal talks with the Taliban after the US pulled out, which were held in Doha earlier in October. In a letter to Secretary of State Antony Blinken, Khalilzad defended his record but acknowledged that he came up short and said he wanted to make way during the new phase of our Afghanistan policy. The political arrangement between the Afghan government and the Taliban did not go forward as envisaged. He was quoted by the AFP news agency as saying, "The reasons for this are too complex and I will share my thoughts in the coming days and weeks." War in Afghanistan. Khalilzad had held the post since 2018 and spearheaded the negotiation with the Taliban that led to the February 2020 agreements for the withdrawal of US forces this year. Despite his Republican affiliation, Khalilzad was kept in place when Biden defeated Donald Trump and decided to go ahead with the withdrawal. He then pressed the hardline armed group and the Western-backed government of former Afghan President Ashraf Ghani to negotiate a political settlement to decades of strife. In mid-August, the government collapsed as the Taliban swept through the country and marched unopposed into the capital Kabul. Khalilzad was left seeking the armed group's assistance in the U.S. evacuation of American citizens and at-risk Afghans who worked for the U.S. government. Current and former U.S. official told Reuters earlier that in the 3 years Khalilzad had been in the role, he became the face of one of the most significant U.S. diplomatic failures in recent memory. U.S. officials who spoke on the condition of anonymity said the veteran American diplomat abandoned leverage to the armed group, continuously undermined the Afghan government, and had little interest in hearing different viewpoints within the U.S. government. Speaking to Foreign Policy magazine recently, Khalilzad defended his record, saying that the Taliban fulfilled key parts of the February 2020 agreement, including not attacking the departing U.S. troops. He said, "I respect those who say we should not have negotiated with the Taliban without the government being there. But we did not know how much more fighting would have taken for the Talibs to agree to that." But with no appetite in the US for another surge of troops in its longest war, each year we were losing ground to the Talibs. Time was not on our side.